Cool. Hey, everybody. Good, the AC went off. Oh, this is going to be fun. It's like I'm interacting with myself. Hi. Hey, everybody. We're just about to get started on my little painting session. So everybody get ready. Maybe turn on some music. Depending on if you have kids, you can turn on Disney radio or something. Have a little crafty party with your kids, or if it's the adults, put on some good jams. Put on your vinyl records, your rock and roll radio, hip hop, whatever. Okay. So I'm going to be using acrylic paint today. But if you don't have that, or like craft paint, water-based paint, basically, not oil paint. But if you have like watercolor or colored pencils or crayons, you can use that too. Do a rainbow out of that. Okay. This is my first time doing a live video, so bear with me. Hopefully I don't say anything stupid and we have a good time. Okay. Okay. All right. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's Saturday. This is a good project for me, just so I could look up the date and see what day it is and get dressed. Like I have like somewhere to go, but I'm here in my apartment. It's like a date. So I'm excited to see what everybody creates today. Hopefully you guys will send me pics of your beautiful artwork. and that you hang it in your house or wherever you live, and add some color. It's gonna be awesome. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing a sample was a kitty cat. Meow meow. I like cats. Got 2. But you don't have to do a cat. Today I'm gonna do a guitar because I love music. But you could do like, say like a heart, or you could do like a puppy, or like a star. You could do like your hand. You don't even have to do a stencil. If you just like the rainbow, you could just leave the rainbow and hang a rainbow on your wall. That'd be cool. So basically we're going to be painting the rainbow, but whatever colors you have is fine. It'll still look pretty cool. So let's see. The main colors that you need are yellow, blue, and red, and white. And you don't have to have black, but if you have black, it's just convenient. But if like we were in a pandemic and you had to run into a store and you could only pick 3 colors or 4 colors, it would be the primary colors: blue, red, yellow, and white. I'm gonna go ahead and squirt them on my plate. Red. Blue. All right, so it's 2:00, so I'm gonna get started. Hey everybody, my name is Melissa Mae. This is Paint with Mae. I'm just trying out something new. I saw everybody doing their live stuff. Everybody's doing live stuff, so I thought, hey, I like to paint, might as well. I'm located near Houston, Texas. It's Humble, Texas, and I like to paint. So we're going to be doing a painting, and this is my first time doing this, so bear with me. So we're going to be doing the rainbow silhouette is what I'm calling it. This is a sample I did. It's got a rainbow and like a silhouette of a shape. You can do whatever you want. You can do like a star or a heart. Today I'm gonna do a guitar, but you can do whatever you like. If you like dogs, do a dog. The supplies you need: you're gonna need some water-based paint, acrylic paint, could be craft paint, easily craft paint. You're gonna need a cup of water, could be plastic cup, some brushes. It'd be nice to have like one big flat brush and maybe some littler brushes, some little bitty brushes for details. Okay, what else? The colors that you need, mainly yellow, red, blue, and white. And then if you have black, that's awesome too. Let's see, what else? You could put on some music and make a good time of it. Put on your favorite kind of music, makes you feel good. And let's get started. All right. Maybe I should time myself so I don't just like blah, 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 blah. I got all day. Okay, so we're gonna start off. So you can, I forgot, you're gonna need something to paint on as well. I got this big old canvas, but you could use paper. You could use paper plates. This is great. I'm gonna start off by just kind of drawing the shape that I'm gonna paint over. I already kind of drew it out with a pencil, but now I'm gonna do it with marker. Just so that I don't want to waste my paint. Like if you have to ration out your paint, now you know where you're gonna have to paint inside the rainbow. The rainbow is gonna be here, so I'm not gonna paint the whole rainbow. Okay. Oof. So I'm doing a guitar. You can do whatever, a star, a heart. You don't have to do it right now. If you haven't decided, you can go ahead and just paint your whole sheet rainbow, and you can just keep the rainbow if you want. Somewhat of a guitar here. That. Okay. Looks like a guitar, right? All right. Doing good. All right. So, okay. So I hope everybody's got their shape drawn. Let's get started painting. So like I said, if anything happens today, if your painting doesn't work out well, at least you'll learn this tidbit about colors and the color wheel. So basically all the colors are made from the primary colors, which is yellow, red, blue. I did here a little diagram that I pulled off of the internet. Is it backwards? So yellow. So from all these other colors are made with the primary colors, and these are called secondary. You got the green and orange and purple. If you have those colors in your paint, that's awesome. You could just use those as well. So let's get started. So go ahead and grab your big brush. It doesn't have to be wet unless you're doing watercolor. In that case, go ahead and wet your brush. All right, let's see. Let me see how I can situate this so you guys can see me paint instead of seeing me. Ah, yes. Is that better? Okay. So, your big brush, and we're going to start with the lightest color, which is yellow. I'm going to demonstrate on a plate as well. So you can either do like the pieces of pie. I'm demonstrating what you can do on your canvas. So like in my sample painting, I did the actual circles. So it's like little pieces of pie. You've got yellow. For my actual painting, I'm going to do lines. You can do horizontal lines. I think I'm going to do up and down lines. And go ahead and go out a little bit outside of your shape. Just go up and down, up and down. So with these kind of brushes, this flat brush, you can they're very versatile. You can make larger lines going this way, up and down. If you twist it, you can make smaller lines like so. But at this point, we're going to be doing fat lines. If you're just painting the whole, if you're not doing the shape and you're just doing a rainbow, you can just go all the way to the end. I'm just trying to conserve paint. Okay, so now we did the yellow. Next, we're going to be doing orange, and we're going to mix the primary color. If you have orange, you can use orange, or if you just have yellow and red. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip half of my brush in the yellow, and I'm going to dip half of it in the red. Let's see, which way do I want? I want my warm colors to go this way. So, and then you just kind of go up and down, and I'm going to kind of slightly move the brush this way and slightly move, I'm exaggerating, slightly move it this way. So they have to go into each other. That's called blending. So back and forth, back and forth. But don't go all the way back over the yellow because we still want that yellow to show. So now it's like orange. If you're doing the pie, so once again, and then you just kind of go back and forth. Can you see that? Get some more yellow. It's too red. Orange, there it is. You see? Beautiful, beautiful. So at this point, I'm going to be moving on to my red color. I'm just going to dip it in the red. And I'm going to go right next to that orange and a little bit over and up. And then if you're doing the color wheel, you can just go. It's hard to hold. Over. Gotta see. Ooh, okay. You know what? If you don't want this line right here, go ahead and clean off your brush a little bit. Maybe go back with some yellow. I just dipped it in yellow and just kind of go back over this little part here. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush because it's all dirty. Okay, so at this point, since I did the line here, they don't really meet up in the circle with purple like so. So I'm going to go ahead and I want a little bit of purple here. So I'm going to dip my brush in the red and a little bit of blue, and kind of go over back and forth. So this side's going to have a lot more red. Oof. A little bit of blue. Ooh, okay. Back and forth. So purple's really, really dark. If it looks really, really dark, you can also get a little bit of white. See how little? Oh, maybe a little bit more. So that way you can see the purple. What is that called? More like violet? Lilac? It's like a warm purple. These are all the warm colors. I'm going to do the wheel. Let's see. Red and blue. The blue is very overwhelming, so kind of go easy on the... So see how dark it looks? Looks like almost like black. So I'm going to add some white. Looks a little more some more red back here of this part. Beautiful. I bet you guys' paintings are looking amazing. All right, so now I'm going to clean off my brush. Just kind of jiggle it around in the water. Jiggle it just a little bit. All right. And then take your napkins. Oh, man, I'm getting it everywhere. And then take your napkins and kind of wiggle it. What did Bob Ross used to? He used acrylic paint, so it was a little different. He had his little wire thing in his glass. Turpentine. Stuff smells. Okay. Perfect. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be moving on to the cool colors of the rainbow, the keels. So here's the rainbow wheel if you're doing that kind of thing. This is linear. So now we're going to be going on to the green and blue side of the rainbow. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to dip my brush in the yellow. And then on the other side, I'm going to dip it in the blue, see? So make sure you turn it so the yellow is over the yellow part. And just kind of go up and down, or side to side, or whatever you're. Don't go all the way over the yellow because we still want that pretty yellow. I'll get some more. So yellow and blue make green. Pretty kill. Down, up and down, up and down. Beautiful. And then if you're doing the color wheel, let's do yellow and blue. Yellow and blue. If it's too blue, go ahead and get some more yellow. We want to make it green, not like a teal. I want it to blend a little more near the yellow, so I'm going to wipe off a little bit of that on my brush, get some yellow, and go back over. Bright green. Okay. So next we're going to be going on to the blue. Got some blue here. So right next to, and then you want to go a little bit over I'm exaggerating, a little bit over the green, still leaving some of the green there, and then back over. So a little bit over, up and down, and then move it a little bit over here. Back and back, back and back, back and forth. Pretty. It's like a aqua. I'm going to add a little bit more blue, so it's like more of a blue. Okay. I'm hardly going to have any purple on this side. It's okay. I'm okay with that. And then if you're doing the circle, the wheel, get over. All right. So we got a little space for the other purple, the indigo purple, the purple, the blue purple. So this purple has a lot more blue than red, but it's still blue and red. So blue and red. I dipped it first in the blue, and I just have a little bit of red on there. And just going to go back and forth. Oof. So pretty. That looks good. Let's do the wheel. Blue and red. More blue than red. Ooh, see that? So I have a lot of paint, so I don't want to completely cover up that other purple. I'm going to clean some of the paint off. Okay, and then just kind of drag that a little bit. And then if you want to add a little bit of white to this purple as well, see? Can you see that? It's more of a, ooh, maybe that's a little too much white. That's cool. Perfect. All right. So at this point, if you have, At this point, if you have a hair dryer, you can blow dry it. I'm not really going to blow dry it just because I have some black and I'm cleaning off my brush. Jiggle it around. Take a napkin. Wiggle it. Wiggle it. Doesn't have to be completely clean because we're going to be using black next. Or if you really like your rainbow, you could just leave the rainbow and like paint something like a word like happy or your name. That'd be cool in black or white. Okay. So here's another little fun fact about the primary colors. I also teach at Painting with a Twist, and many of time at the end of the class, I think people just are curious, what happens if you swirl all these beautiful colors together? And the answer is mud, a mud color, or black. So if you mix all the primary colors together, yellow, blue, and red, it will make black. And then, yeah, it'll make black. But I just have black, so it's just easier that way if you already have like a black. If you guys were doing, if you just had like crayons or colored pencils, another cool thing to do is if you have some construction paper, you can cut out the shape and then glue it on top of your rainbow picture. And then that way, because it's kind of hard to, you can't really, well, you can, or get a marker. That'd be cool, like a black marker. Okay, I'm rambling. So there's that. Let's see, get my black paint. Let's move on. Okay, I hope everybody's doing well. This is so weird because I'm just basically staring at myself, talking to myself, painting. Okay, guys. Don't sweat it if you messed up. Get another piece of paper, or if you have white, let it dry and just paint back over it with the white and then start again. I'm sure everybody's artwork is looking lovely. It's looking lovely. Okay, so if you didn't stencil, if you didn't do the shape beforehand, and now you're like, I want to do a shape, you can use some chalk or a pencil or a marker, and just do the shape on top once your paint is dry. I already did it beforehand and with a permanent marker, so I can still kind of see the guitar. So now I have black. You could like mix all the colors in and make black, but it's just easier if you have the black paint. So just gonna get a big glob. So when I do large areas with acrylic paint, I like to get a large, you see how much paint I have there? This is how I paint so quickly. And then you just bring it to the canvas and you just kind of start pushing it around. In fact, I think that's what the definition of painting is just pushing pigment around. And then if you know how to push it around a certain way, it ends up looking like what you're trying to paint, or it's abstract and doesn't look like anything. It's just color. Some people like to kind of outline the shape first, maybe with a smaller brush. I'm just kind of wing it just because I've played with this larger brush before, so I kind of just watch the edge. Ooh, I'm excited, my rainbow guitar. Wee-hoo. So, hope everybody's having a good time. Should be kind of relaxing. Usually I'd have some good music on. And depending on what my mood is, you know, some classical or rock and roll. Need some more black paint. Oops. So if you happen to mess up, I usually just wipe it off with my finger very quickly before the paint dries, because unless you have the like washable paint, like for kids, this stuff dries really quickly, and I kind of lost, I don't know what I'm saying. This stuff stains your clothing, so. So I took a trip recently to Nashville, and I learned how to screen print, and it's a process. It's a really cool process. I didn't realize, but there's a lot of like chemicals and stuff that go into it, and the ink. I always thought just kind of dried, just because I'm used to painting on my clothing with acrylic paint. It just kind of dries. But screen printing ink is different, and you have to like put it on this little heater thing so that the paint heats up. It like has to cook to dry, and if you don't heat it up at a certain temperature, it'll just always be wet. If you come back to the ink later on, and it'll still be wet. It's kind of weird. Kind of cool. Who knew? Did that with like an R&B experience kind of thing. It's cool. So I have like a really big canvas. It's taking me a little bit. Taking me a minute. Oof. If you're finished and you have like a hair dryer, you can go ahead and be blow drying that black. Ooh. If you're happy with your painting, you can just leave it like that. But I'm going to continue with adding some details because I like the details. Anybody seen my artwork? I'm into the patterns and details. We're going to be using white to add details. I know if there's kids watching, if you're painting with some kids, there's it's like a ticking time bomb is when their patience runs out on how much fun they're having painting. It's like a race. Okay. Spread, spread, spread. Wop, wop, wop. All right, it's looking good. Happy? All right, so I'm going to put down my big brush because now we're going to move on to the details. Get my wet plate. So, okay, so gotta check the time. I'm almost 40 minutes in. Okay, so now we're gonna be adding white dots. I'm just gonna do dots all along the outside of my shape. You could use the front of your brush, but I'm going to use, you could use, let me see. Let's get a pointy brush. So you could use the front of like a pointy brush and just kind of do dots that way, but I like to use this little trick where you use the back of the brush. You could also use Q-tips. So you just kind of have a puddle of the paint and you just dip the back. And there's different shapes, like if I wanted smaller dots, I could use the back of this brush, but I'm using this, I want bigger dots, so I'm using the fatter brush. And you can get about 3 dots out of 3 or 4 dots. Like so. I think the dots takes a little bit more patience. Okay, so once you finish outlining it in white, you can go ahead and I'm going to do little star kind of things on the outside. I'm going to use a smaller brush this time to get smaller dots, and I usually do little clusters of 3 or 4. Kind of looks like stars or magic. Oh, I just got an idea for something that would be really cool for my guitar. Or if you're doing like a dog with whiskers or whatever. Let me show you on the plate. So to do like the whiskers where it's there's coming out of the middle. Let's see if I was going to do a dog. Like so. Do dogs have whiskers? Yeah, I think they do. Okay, so this one's a little big. I'm gonna use a smaller one. So you start from the middle, so the dot's going to be bigger, and you just kind of dot, 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 and then they get smaller. So, and then I'm going to do another one, dot, 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 dot. See that? Dot, 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 dot. Or if like you painted a rat, I guess. Rats have whiskers. Or you know what? If you guys did a bunny, like an Easter bunny, because Easter's coming up. Totally forgot about Easter. So the nose is going to go here. Okay. So that was my fantastic idea for my guitar. I was going to do, can I see there? Oh, yeah. I was going to do the whisker thing, but like a guitar, like it's like, I don't know why I would put it up here. Like it's making music. It's like, should have done it in the middle. Oh well. If you mess up, you can just wait for it to dry and then paint black over it, but I'm just gonna keep it. It works. This guitar is playing music. Yeehaw. Okay, I'm gonna finish. Let's do this really quickly. You could also use dots of like the different colors would be cool, like yellow and red and blue. You could do some dots like that. That would be cool. That would be super cool. Okay, so if you're doing like an animal, let's see here. Oh, like for my cat, what I did is I mixed. Let me see. Show you my cat. My cat. I mixed. I mixed red and white, and I made pink for her nose or his nose, and then my blue and white for light blue eyes. Ooh. So for the eyes, they could look different. They could just be dots or. Let me show you my secret for dots, for circles. I have a small brush. I just get a big blob of the color, and I start off marking where I want it to be. And then I kind of do gradual circular motions until it's the size of the circle that I want. So this is hard to do because I can't see what I'm doing. Yes, I like it. So it could be circle. It looks more like a rat. If you want a dog, you just kind of loop. It's crooked. Gonna give him a nose. Oh man. Oh man. So I'm just gonna make his nose bigger because that's what I do. He's cute. And then if you want to do the mouth, just do loop. It's like an anchor. Loop. And for the eyes, you could do it's like a, what would you say, call that? Like a semi-circular line. Looks like a Cheeto. And then just do a little bloopy bloop. So friendly. It could be like a lion. Friendly lion. Okay, so back to my guitar. I'm going to do this circle here. The guitar. It's kind of wiggly, but that's okay. Do a line here. This line here. Whoa. Okay. Maybe some lines here. Oh, just got a really good idea again. And then this here. Small line for, I don't know why. Maybe one here. Right. This guitar's looking good. Okay, so if you guys did like a little furry animal, another awesome tip to make him come to life is to add a dot in the eye with the white. And I'm using the back of the brush again. And you just make sure it's on the same side. Boom. Boom. Oh, he's so happy. You could also do a little dot like on the top of his nose. Boop, boop. He's so cute. Oh, so if you did the guitar like me, I'm gonna also add some. So instead of doing the lines for the guitar strings, I don't know why I'm saying guitar. I'm gonna do dots with the small brush, just because it's easier to control. I guess they go all the way down to this thing here. The anatomy of guitar. They have 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 X. Or it could be a ukulele. Got 4 strings. Or a violin. Oh, God. Okay. Focus. I mean, okay, I'm about to wrap this up. Oh, man. Been painting for an hour. Doo-doo. So I hope everybody's painting's turning out well. I'd really like to see what everybody made. I'm not sure. It's my first time doing this. I'm not sure if you can send me pictures via Facebook. I have Crafty Muses Facebook or my Instagram. # Paint with May. But I'd really like to see what everybody made. Curiosity. Curiouser and curiouser. I guess I go all the way. Oh, you know what? Oh. These things, the tuners, the guitar things. I don't know what these are called. Knobs. Okay. Beautiful. You know what? I just gotta keep going. You can add some more decorations, dots or swirls or whatever you were painting. Your happy little painting. All right, I think she looks sweet. I'm gonna add like just a token line here. See my blue still. Maybe here, maybe here. Like it's shiny or something. I don't know why I have like an accent all of a sudden. Okay. Boom. Oh man. Oh, I just noticed it's like off center because I'm painting it on its side. Okay. see. Let's see if I can skip this back. Oh. Okay. So, all right, guys. This was fun. Thanks with May. My name's Melissa Mae. I don't know if I said that. Here's my guitar. It's very colorful. And, or your animal. This is like a puppy dog. I hope everybody had a good time painting with me. I'd love to see y'all's artwork. Oh, I just saw people like type stuff. All right, guys. So, I might be doing another, so I was thinking of doing another like series kind of thing. Ooh, and I was gonna do complementary colors next and do like a little quilt grid-esque. So if you guys want to do that, think about what your two complementary colors are: red and green, purple or yellow, or did I say red and green, or blue and orange? And until next time, guys, if you guys have any tips or tidbits, or you really like this programming or whatever this is called, live streaming, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I have no idea, and I'm just talking to myself into my laptop. I hope everybody's doing good. Stay positive. And I will see you guys next time. Adieu. If I can figure out how to turn this off now. Bye, guys. If I can find my cursor. All right. Adios, guys.